Hello, plant nerds. This week's plant spotlight is the eastern skunk cabbage, also known as Symplocarpus fetidus. Spring is finally making its first appearance, and one of the earliest signs is blooming of skunk cabbage. I get so excited seeing those purple and green horns pushing up through the mud along small waterways. There's just something so inspirational about them. So much so, let's talk about this swamp plant while I sketch. Eastern skunk cabbage is a wetland wildflower found across eastern North America from Nova Scotia and Quebec down to Tennessee and North Carolina, and as far west as Minnesota. Interestingly, a related subspecies exists in eastern Siberia, northeastern China, and Japan, but don't confuse this plant with western skunk cabbage, a completely different species with an unfortunately similar name. Common names can be so misleading and confusing. What makes eastern skunk cabbage so remarkable is its ability to flower incredibly early, often as soon as late February or to early March. I just love the egg shaped spadix located in the center. This is the real star of the show. Why? Because this plant actually generates its own heat. Through a process called thermogenesis, the spadix warms up to around 39 degrees Fahrenheit, 4 degrees Celsius, literally melting its way through frozen ground and snow. This warmth, combined with the plant's distinct odor, attracts early emerging pollinators like flies and beetles. Now, I know what you're thinking. Does it really stink? Honestly, I've smelled worse. Just think Brussels sprouts. While skunk cabbage isn't toxic to the touch, it's not edible. It hasn't found much use in natural dyes and is rarely planted in gardens, though it sometimes appears in water features. Still, I feel incredibly lucky to live in an area where I can enjoy this strange and wonderful plant in the wild. From now on, I'll definitely be incorporating it into my art. Please like and follow for next week's plant. And thank you, and don't forget to plant native.